and the title of our project is Between You, Me, and the Fence Post. Our question was, what is the best kind of fence post for farmers to use when building barbed wire fence?
Our hypothesis is if we use force to pull a staple from a fence post, then the creosote-treated pine fence post will have the highest peak pressure because it is a softwood.
In our research, we learned that there are two different types of wood. There's hardwood and softwood. Softwood is known for its strength, and hardwood is known for its versatility. Some examples of hardwood is oak, teak, and mahogany, and some examples of softwood are pine, spruce, and fir.
Our variables, the independent variable is the type of fence post. The dependent variable is the peak force needed to pull the staple. The constants are the size of the staple, the thickness and width of the post, the gap between the post and staple, and the depth of pilot holes, and where you apply the force.
Our materials are, you will need one Osage orange fence post, a creosote-treated pine post, a recycled plastic post, and an untreated dry birch post. You'll need a 9-gauge, 1/2 inch long staples, claw hammers, gloves, ratchet straps, safety glasses, a 1/4 inch steel rod, a drill bit for the pilot holes, a cordless drill, a hook pry bar, and a digital dynamometer push-pull gauge. And this is the digital dynamometer push-pull gauge.
Our procedure was, the first step we took was using the straps to secure the fence posts to a stable surface, and we drilled the pilot holes. The third step was use a claw hammer to pound the staples into the post. And then 4 was insert the hook pry bar into the gap between the post and the staple. The 5th step we took was use the push-pull gauge to apply force and then measure it. And then 6 was record the amount of force it took to pull the staple out, and then 7 repeat the procedure 8 times.
Our results were that the untreated dry birch post took the most force to pull out because it took around 30 to 68 pounds of force. And the creosote-treated pine post took the least amount of force to pull out the staples, because it took 4 to 8 pounds to pull out. We know that we have an outlier in the Osage orange fence post because all of the other measurements are around 7 to 22 pounds of force, and the outlier was at 62 pounds of force.
This is our graph. As you can see, this little dot was the outlier, and then this is the range for the Osage orange fence post. This is the range for the untreated dry birch, and then this was the creosote range, and then the plastic post range.
In conclusion, our hypothesis was incorrect because the creosote-treated pine post didn't hold the staples in best. The peak force from its trials were actually lower than all of the other trials we took.
We interviewed 5 different farmers, and we learned that the hedge post, so Osage orange, was the most common in southwest Kansas, and then the creosote was also very common.
We recommend that farmers use the dry birch post when building fence so that we don't have to help our parents do fence and the staples will stay in longer. Any questions?